Hello, Stampin' friends, and welcome to Linda's Stampin' Escape. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, June 13th, and I am here today to share a fun fold with you. So excited. As you join me, please pop in and tell me who you are, where you're from. Any little tidbit will do, including just a hello. So I'm so happy that you can join me, and whether you are watching live right now, the replay, or on YouTube, I welcome you and thank you for joining me. Again, don't forget to say hello. I know I've got a few people popping on already. That is awesome. All right. See all the goodies sitting there. All right. We have Karen and Vicky joining us already. And Barb is here. Who else do we have here? And Sharon, hello. Welcome, everybody. Oh, goodness. All right. So, as I said before, I am going to share a really cool fun fold. If you are in my club, you already got to make that fun fold this month. But I'm going to be highlighting the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper tonight. It is also one of those which is on sale for 15% off, and that's quite amazing because this package has 48 sheets in it. Jenny has joined us. Hello, Cameron. I'm so glad you could join me this evening. So now you get to see what I do. This is my real fun job that I like. Okay. Yes, so that designer paper is on sale with some of the other ones. So I'm going to show you the card that I made with my club and also with my downline team. So we got together this Saturday and had a good time. So while the rest of the people are hopping on, let me just show you this paper. We are going to start with these cute little swans. I'm going to move this out of the way so it's a little flatter. There we go. So I'm going to be doing one, not tonight, but with black and white. So you guys get to see the fun stuff, because sometimes papers like this kind of distract us. But I'm going to show you some cute cards you can do in black and white. So that's two sides. There is another pattern. So now we have 12 patterns, remember, and 48 sheets. So you're getting 4 sheets of the 12 patterns. So you're getting a lot of paper here. There we go. There's our little posies. If you're on my blog, you saw that one today, some pretzels. And then we have a fun sheet here that can be used for any occasion. Here's some cute little hearts. This is done in our pretty peacock. So glad that one came back. And it's got our little bubble bath hearts in it. There we go. And I have a card made with this sheet, both sides tonight. So you'll get to see a peek at that. And then we got more of that bubble bath. Now, someone said that the coordinating punch, I'm not sure if this is the right size or not, but if somebody actually has done it, that would be great. And then we have, I love this because this is perfect for my scrapbookers out there. Here's a fun daisy card in the making, and this one has little lemons. Then I think this is like boho, nice eclectic pattern can be used with your Southwestern sets. I think that would be nice. Here we got a little bit more of that paper. And then this pretty pattern here, I will be using tonight, so you'll get to see a look at that. And this is just a nice geometric shape on here as well, little squares. It's kind of cute because this one's like feminine and more masculine. So as you can see, it's made for anybody and any occasion. Here we have some little pink strawberries on our Calypso coral background. And then we got some more pink here. I'm beginning to wonder if they didn't call this bubble bath because it is really the Mr. Bubbles kind of pink, don't you think? For those of you who know who Mr. Bubbles are, I guess that would be a certain age group. And then we have this nice bright yellow there. Okay, which I believe is crushed curry. And then we have a fresh freesia, your pink and curry in that one. And then this is that wow pattern with the fresh freesia that you saw day before yesterday on my blog. So if you're not following my blog, you really should, because there are great card samples, card announcements. There's more of that black and white and all that other fun stuff on there. So yes, that is all of the patterns. And I told you, any occasion, it is just huge. Just love that. So what we're going to do is let's kind of get started with our fun fold today. Because I am using the Countryside Corners, this was the focus of my club this month. And then I also had my downline, or my team, make this one as well. And here it is. It is a tentfold card. So while we're taking a peek at this, I'm just going to give a quick hello to the other ladies who have joined us. So just a quick tenfold. It lays nice and flat. And I have been waiting for a nice big die to do this fold again. And Countryside Corners, here is our die set. Put it right in here. So our Country Corners dies, which coordinates with this. And I just keep them all in here. I'll be pulling them out in just a minute, so you get to see those. So Beth said she loved that card. Yes, it is really cool. And for those of you who did get to make this card, either in my group or on my team, wait till you see the one that I made with the Delightfully Eclectic. Wowza. So this is the card we're making tonight. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do that. So I'm just going to set that here. But I did want to give you another peek at the cards that I made with the Delightfully Eclectic. And trust me, you'll be seeing more. And you know I'm a big fan of layering leaves. So let's just slide that over there. So this is the one that is on my blog today. Today this one got posted. So this was one of the make and takes that my team got to do. So this is our faux step card that you guys have seen. I did quite a few of these, but I just love these two patterns together. And of course we have our iridescent rhinestones on there because every girl's got to have a little bling, right? So cute. I love this one. Turned out great. And I have one more. I didn't really think about it, but it is also with the pinks. So let's set that over there. And have you ever had to make a birthday card for someone you really didn't quite know? And let's just say, you know, it was for somebody in your grandchild's class or something. So I got the perfect card. This is so cute. Okay, here it is. This is with that alphabet paper. And I will have a PDF with this card and this card and one other card. And for anyone who purchases that delightfully eclectic designer paper from me before the end of June, will get those 3 PDFs with the directions in there for 3 different cards. So you'll get the directions for this one, and then this one included, and then one other fun one. So this one is with the Pretty Peacock paper, and see how it's got the little pink hearts in it? Okay. And then this had a strip of little pink in there. So I just put that all together. Just thought it worked really cute, but perfect for a kid in school. And looks like you're writing right on that little strip of paper there. And just cute. I just like this one. So, but this design, again, you can use on any cards. So, Cheryl says there's a lot you can do with this paper pack. She ordered 2 of them today. Well, congratulations, Cheryl, because you'll be the first one that will get those PDFs. So, yes, if you're in my club or if you're in my downline, I will send them to you, too, as well. All right, ready? We are set to go. You got to see the other cards already, and now we're going to take this delightfully eclectic, and we're going to turn in our card here. So I am going to tell you how each one of these are cut, and then I'm actually going to show this one, and that's pretty good because you guys know me. I pretty much pre-cut everything. So here's 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score and fold this at 4 1/4. So you have a half sheet right here. And then we are going to take our Countryside dies. There they are. And these kind of slid out on me, but we are going to use the largest of the dies. So I numbered mine from the smallest all the way out to the largest. So I'll be calling this number 7. And then you'll be using number 6 for the white one here that we're stamping. So we stamped that. And I'll tell you, ladies, I did use, and gentlemen, I did use my Stamparatus. So if you have that, don't be afraid to keep using it, because I love it. All right, so we're going to take this one too, and both of those were stamped. So number 6 was for the white, and for the navy, you're also going to use the largest one. And then I do believe you will need number 3 and number 4, these 2 sizes. This is the second smallest we're going to use for our greeting. So that's number 3, die cut, and then number 4 is going to go on the inside of your card. Okay, so those I did pre-cut. I'll just put those back. And this is just a little piece of scrap Calypso Coral. And I use that to pull the color out of my designer paper. Sorry for that little pause. I had to jump up and get my paper. So there's my designer paper. But as you can see, it has the little Calypso Coral in there. So I wanted to make that color pop a little bit. So that is what we're going to do. Let us bring in our die cutting machine. And you guys are going to get a really bird's eye view, because I do not have a camera that goes in and out. So let's tilt this here so you can get the best bird's eye view. All right, back it out. Now, the trick to this one is, okay, we got all the right cutting plates. You got your number 1 and you need number 2, and then you need number 3. So that's the first part of your sandwich. And then here is our folded piece right here. And what you're going to do is take the largest, and we are going to line that up onto our card base. That is already folded. Okay, so bring this out to the edge. You don't want a gap. See the gap there? You don't want that. You want to bring this up as close as possible without going onto that. And then I use a little paper here to hold that down. There we go. Bring in your second number 3 plate. Just going to make sure that I am lined up nicely here. Not a big sheet, so. All right. Let's roll that in. Grab this. I'm going to roll that through. All righty. And now I'm going to back it up. I love this machine because normally I don't have to back it up. But today I'm going to. Candy says, I'm ordering mine tomorrow. Yay, you guys are going to love this paper. Okay, here we have our card. So this is our base. As long as you bring this cutting piece over that edge, you'll get this nice folded design. All right, let's pop this out of the way, and we are going to grab our stamped piece. And because this is the front of our card, we need to make sure that we are using the same size die. So make sure you got the largest, which I do call the number 7, okay? And over there, make sure that's on. And in we go. Yes, you ladies are going to love the PDFs for this. All right. And it's well worth it. And don't forget, it's on sale. Let's move our die cutting machine out of the way. Okay. And we can pull this off. And now we have our card front. Yes, that is our card front. So, we are going to pull in our Simply Score, which I have not used for quite a while. There we go. Just double checking to make sure I got, there we go, right there. We are going to open up our card front here, and I am going to, I was telling the girls that I had been playing with this the whole time before my classes and my club met, and lo and behold, the day that I pulled it out, I don't know what I did with my stylus. So, bone folder, here we go. We're just going to place this in here, and this is going to be your front. So you are going to score at 1.5. So just slide that in there. And you can also do this on your paper cutting machine, paper cutters. There we go. And now we're set. We have this folded. And this actually gets folded into a mountain fold. And mountain just means that it peaks like this. And if you go like this, that's your valley. So we're doing mountain because it's going to create a tent. So now that we got that down, we can grab, I like to use glue for this one. Yes, girls, you heard me say that. So I am going to be using the glue, and we're only putting it up to our score line. Okay, so that goes just to our score line. And the best way to line this up is to put it directly over the top of your entire card base. And the glue allows you that little wiggle room to make sure that you have it on straight. Okay. Take that bone folder and make sure it's nice and tight. And now you have the beginning of your tent fold. See how that goes? So cute. All right. Now here's our piece that we stamped just like our Night of Navy. And this is stamped in Night of Navy, but it's on our basic white. So this one, and you can use a little glue here too. I see I'm going to have to hop up and grab my paper. I don't know if I have any extra adhesive sitting in the drawer. I have to order more. Okay, so we're going to align this inside. There we go. Again, that the glue allows you to move that around a little bit and move it back, I see. Okay, I'm going to pull that back where it belongs. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to grab the adhesive because I really don't want the adhesive to like buckle up or anything. So this one I said we cut with the one that's just a little bit smaller. So you're going to see this piece right here. And I'm going to flip it this way. So you want to make sure you watch your patterns because we used little birds on this one. So we always had to make sure that our birds were facing up. This one, the flowers are going both ways, but I really want my coral here to shine through. So that is why I'm putting it the way I am. Always a little mad reasoning behind why we do things, right? Okay, so now we're just going to tuck this in there. And I really wanted to show how much fun these layers can be. And as you noticed, I did not throw this piece away because that larger die will cut this piece out and you can use that for a layer. So we don't throw anything away. Okay, the bigger piece here, remember we did 2 whites. The bigger piece here is going to go on the inside, and the reason that is so you just have a nice little spot to write your sentiments to your friends. This really is quick and easy. There we go. See, now you can see my Calypso coral peeking out. And that blue is just gorgeous. All right. So on this one, we're going to put one on the front as well. Get that rolling. Come on. Love this adhesive. Just sometimes I got to give it a little kickstart. Again, I'm going to watch my floral pieces here, although my little greeting spot here is a bit smaller. It is the second smallest one, or should I say third, because the littlest one I believe is a banner. Okay, there we go. Get that on nice and tight. And now I am going to stamp my greeting. And I'm going to do the little hello from Layering Leaves. This is my new favorite. I'm telling you this. I love the fonts. I love the greetings. And I use this all the time. And I do not understand why I did not buy the punch. But guess what, ladies? That's on my list. So we are going to make a quick little hello here. We're going to stamp this in, Night of Navy, of course. There we go. Doesn't that stamp beautiful? I just love this. Love, love, love this Layering Leaves set. Okay, now I really want to pop my color, and I want to pull out that little bit of, because it's pretty blue, right? want to pull out a little bit of that Calypso coral. So you saw my little scrap piece here. So I'm going to put this directly on here, and I am not going to use the dies for this because I just want, as Zuzu would say in It's a Wonderful Life, a smidgen. So I'm going to use just a smidgen of this color. So we're going to just trim this. And the reason I'm not using my Stampin' Up! Scissors is because I like a long blade when I'm cutting long pieces, if that makes sense. All right, there we go. And I do have to find my long Stampin' Up! One. It's in the dark side somewhere. And then we're just going to take this and line this up. And I just keep snipping off the corners. So it's pretty easy to do, as you can see. And then you're also going to notice what a huge impact this is going to make. Look at what that does. It just really blows that greeting right out of the water. I love it. I want some bigger dimensionals here. I'm going to buy stock in those dimensionals. Okay, so we're going to grab these and just tuck these on here. One more. And just shove my little, since I didn't use my take your pick to pop those off, which I usually do, because that gives you that nice little dent, and then they're really easy to pull apart. So I just used my fingernail today to do that. All right, now we're going to layer that on there and see what I mean. See how that really pulls all that Calypso coral out? And there's not much, but it makes it pop. And I'm crooked. Let's give that a little twist. I think I'll be straight. There we go. All right. So now I pulled out two little dies here. And I'm not sure what the name of those dies are from. Let me check. Oh, yes. My Sentimental Park. That's where this one's from. The dies are from there. There we go. Right there. Let's just put them back. And don't you love that you got all this nice mix and match? So there they are. Sentimental Park dies. And you just saw a sneak peek of how I store mine. Dies with my stamps. If they match and they fit together, I like to put them together. Alrighty, so now we are ready to do one of the last steps, and we're going to open this back up, and we are going to grab our two little pieces here, and I'm going to take my little pen here, put the flower in the palm of my hand, and then I'm going to push down. And I'm not pushing very hard, but it's just enough to crinkle up your flower. I'm going to put just a touch of the Tombow glue in there. That's our liquid glue. And you can work your little butt off to line this all up, or you can just put it over. And if it doesn't align perfectly, that's quite all right. Sometimes leaving those little edges out just gives it a little bit more fun. All right, just going to hold that down for a second, and I'll let that dry while I pick off a small dimensional there. Okay. And now when you place this, you want to make sure that it's on the inside of your card. Okay. And I'm just going to turn it this way. Get that nice two-tone color. Push that down. All right, now let's pull in our iridescent rhinestones. Love this. And you guys heard me say this before. I love these because they actually pick up the colors that you're working with. So see how that picked up that color there? Now I'm just going to tuck this, and I don't normally work in even numbers, but on this one today I am. I'm going to tuck one down there. That's the medium size, and then the two small ones over here on each side of the hello. So when it's closed, you're going to get that nice greeting there. And then you can pop this up and voila, there is your tent card. And love it, love it, love it with our Countryside Corners dies. So, and there's so much more I got to show you with these. So I really need to start holding classes again so that I can show you guys everything. Either that or I'm going to have to start going live more. But yes, that Calypso coral to highlight the greeting and then the little flower down there. It just pulls the whole card together. And I don't know, they just keep, the more I play with this, the prettier the cards get. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved my first design, but this one here just has a bit more of that color pop to it. So everybody has their choices, right? So there we go. I know, I just love them. So easy breezy. And again, for those of you who have purchased the Delightfully Eclectic, because this is a huge pack and it's normally $30, but with the 15% off, it is almost $5 off. So it is, I think, $25.50. So great deal for 48 full sheets. Scrapbookers are going to love this, and hopefully I can get a scrapbook page in there. But yes, the tent fold. So cute. I haven't done one for so long because these dies just make it perfect to use that for. And don't forget that coordinating stamp set because the Countryside Corners are really fun to work with. So we'll play more. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. But before you go, if you were watching last week, you know I like to do my little giveaways. And tonight I'm giving away a 2021-22 in color sampler. Oh my, this guy's been through the ringer here, sitting here too long. So I have some other ones here too. So I'll use this one, and I will give you guys the new pack here, so you're not missing any, because we don't want you to miss any. So let's spin to see who is going to win that. I'm going to let this one light off so we get a better look. Right? Got you tucked up here. Here we go. Everybody who commented last week and left me a little hello or shared, I appreciate that so much. There we go. So now we are in full screen and ready to go. Again, this is for the 21-22 in color packets. So I do have some left over. So in reality, I'm going to give you just a full pack tonight, because I know most of you still have your papers left. So enough with the little samplers. We'll do a full pack tonight. Ready? Cross your fingers. Hope you win. And 3, 2, 1, good luck. Ooh, congratulations, Karen. Yay. I love seeing different winners every week. It's so much fun. So Karen, I will get your name on here, and we will have to touch a base so I can get this to you. I think I still owe you a catalog too. So thank you all for joining me tonight. And don't forget, check out my blog. I have more YouTube videos, so you can go over there. So enjoy your evening, and thank you again so much. Good night.